You're listening to 17 Carat K-Pop. For more about this show, as well as my other podcast, How to Stan, visit 17caratkpop.weebly.com. There you'll find episode guides, as well as additional reading, more exclusive content, tons of great stuff. And never miss an update, an album review, interview, etc. by subscribing to the free newsletter, howtostan.substack.com. You could also become a paying subscriber on Substack, and that means you're supporting an independent creator and become part of a community, howtostan.substack.com. Enjoy the show! Hello everybody, welcome back to 17 Carat K-Pop. Really excited to share with you my countdowns for the best music of 2022 so far. I will have different criteria, more strict criteria, and different categories more, separating the J-pop, C-pop, K-pop, etc. at the end of the year. But for the halfway mark, I'm more lenient about the technicalities. So just overall, I have a lot of favorite songs, albums, and music videos I want to share with you. Let's make it a game like I did for my Best of 2021 episodes. I'm going to describe one of the music videos that made it to my top 50 list. I'll give you maybe 5 seconds to guess what I'm talking about, and then I'll tell you the answer. This is not just to keep things really fun, but it's also to incentivize you to go check out these videos. Because if I named it first, by the time I'm done describing it, you might be like, wait, what was that called again? So this is just easier. I'll describe it, and then, if it sounds good to you, and you haven't seen it yet, or just realize, wow, I don't remember that, gotta revisit that, then I will tell you the name to look up. Without further ado, here is number 50 on that countdown. This C-pop girl group, super cute, talked about this video on the show before, where their arcade game, video game mascots come to life and basically defeat the boys team. It's a classic girls rule, boys drool type of juvenile behavior, but it's really funny. Pink Fun, Pilakia. 49. This was a very early 2022 release, one of the first few days of the year. Really exciting kickoff of the year with a song that really kept the group story going in general, focusing on a powerful theme the group is doing. And it was a very cool fashion show setting as well. Woozy Ruby. 48. This video is very emotional, heavy on just Easter eggs and nods to all their past musical eras. That should be all you need to know what I'm talking about. BTS Yet to Come. 47. First of all, there's a cool style switch up in this video, from business casual, jeans with sharp blazers, to full-on formal wear, looking very sharp. Then there are scenes where the attention is not on their outfits as much as just dancing, singing, having a good time, as they ride a vehicle in space, enjoy all of these floating, levitating treats. It's very visually full. They go on an island vacation, very adventurous. Astro, Candy Sugar Pop. 46. This video gives HGTV quite a run for its money. Really proves wallpaper is not just a granny thing, it's a really cool thing. And you gotta fill your house with flowers. Beautiful outfits, thrones that aren't just thrones, but covered in flowers. And what the heck, butterflies for good measure. An indoor butterfly garden house. Wheein, Make Me Happy. 45. This group had such a big debut, really left an impact. Interesting intergalactic imagery serving as transitions, and they zapped from room to room with their supernatural powers. Kepler Wadida. 44. There is a lot more to this one than what meets the eye. So if you don't really follow the group, if you don't pay close attention to the backgrounds, the quotes, the simple yet symbolic props and gestures, even the hair colors, if you don't try to read into the meaning, it seems like a boring video. But you have to try. There's a lot there actually. That's emotional, reflecting on where they've gone and where they're going. Big Bang, Still Life. 43. This J-pop artist continues his world building, picking up right where the last chapter left off. His story deals with alter egos, parallel worlds, traveling via lightning bolts, and this version has him performing a live show to much applause, so much applause that the audience seems oblivious to the fact one of his alter egos is backstage unconscious. Nissi, Trippin'. 42. This video kind of works with similar aesthetics to their last comeback, Another Fun Party, a penthouse party, disco balls, streamers, sparkles, but this time they take the magic of that video, add a magical garden, a giant cat, butterflies, floral masks, everything cute about the last video, and more. Cherry Bullet, Love in Space. 41. This video uses lots of CGI screens and bright colors and an incredible amount of flowers to really visually represent what the whole album is about, which is why the title track does have the title of the album, all representative of this new day, this blossoming into this solo career, finally showing the world her true colors as a soloist. Yareen, Aria. 40. This video was a perfect Valentine's Day release. Really just aesthetically A+ for Valentine's Day. Lots of pink, heart shapes, a big pink subway car, arrows like Cupid's arrows, lots of fun hanging beads, pastels, really just something to see. Stacy, Run to You. 39. These girls, known for wearing cute elf ears in their video and playing characters each from a different planet, are back to their cute alien antics, trying to make the world good and pure. Rocking Doll, Heart Rider. 38. Very true to him. Showing off his muscles in this cool tattoo print shirt, the backup dancers in all leather. In another scene though, they all wear white. Some scenes are white with black outfits, sometimes black outfits. The colors help tell the story. Plus some scenes with red chains, add a really vivid pop of color. Very just aesthetically well done. Wonho, Eye on You. 37. This was a really cute adventurous story. There are scenes with just fun group dances and preppy outfits, but also scenes with this space adventure of sorts. After putting on a space helmet, this guy basically seems to cause all these planets to pop up and fill the room he is in. Quite a whimsical adventure. Murray, Marvelous. 36. This adorable Japanese video has great life advice about, hey, don't rush in life, stop to play, stop to hang out. Life's not a test. Reward yourself after a day's hard work. Playtime is as important as work time. So they dance with animals and just have a blast. Niju Asobo. 35. This super quirky video shows the return of her prankster spirit from a previous release, messing with this guy, making him sign a contract that basically gets him to lose his eyeballs. Well, he loses them first, then he has to sign a contract, maybe to earn his sight back, I guess. She's really just next level pranking people, and just basically flexing on everyone. Jamie, Pity Party. 34. This video, humble brag, I got to watch before most of the world at a closed-door press conference I wrote about on my site. Really interesting allusions to a parallel world, clones, them in the upside-down version of the world, them in control of both though. They themselves are breaking the screen, tilting the screen. It's almost an interactive video, a 3D movie. Stray Kids, Maniac. 33. Their first big comeback, definitely a success. I previously described it as Alice in Wonderland goes to prep school kind of vibes from their princessy but school dress code approved outfits. They also just go on a fun adventure above their fancy boarding school of sorts, up in the sky. Very compelling visually. I've Love Dive. 32. Wearing gorgeous outfits, gorgeous knee-high gold boots, white mini dresses, gold manicures, rhinestone makeovers, big fancy jewelry, the girls walk around in these paint-splattered rooms like their outfits are the art, and the walls around them are a living piece of art. A-Pink, Dilemma. 31. This latest reveal of a place in his pastel wonderland from the last video is just continuing to be a pastel wonderland. His backup dancers' light-colored suits complement his light suit as well. He's also hanging out in the sky with pastel clouds, balloons, very dreamy visuals, and clones of him that are timed well with the camera angle changes and times the screen seems blurry to indicate there are glitches happening or otherwise things are just not what they seem. and it ends magically with a white butterfly that just poofs into a cloud of glittery dust. Bam Bam, slow-mo. 30. In this adorable video, a male solo act is just in his garage, but he sees an ad for a theme park ride. He's really excited about it, and that's just one of the many ways he realizes he can entertain himself, he can look forward to stuff, he can have a blast right here, right now, no waiting for it. Life is good, just contagious good energy. Jun Se-woon, roller coaster. 29. The alternating scenes in this video, some just show this bright, gorgeous moon, beautiful celestial skies, flower displays. Other scenes are visually arresting for a different reason, with her dancing under a lone spotlight in elaborate outfits. Lee Soo-yeon, Uranus. 28. This video has super cute preppy outfits, really cute dancing, really cute ET reference, a fun little trip to outer space interspersed with the school setting. Woo-ah, Catch the Stars. 27. This video from a C-pop act is like going through an art museum. The objects, the architecture, it's all more meaningful than what meets the eye. The shadows of a man that, when the camera changes angles, look more like an animal head. The hourglass, the life-size one. The room with the spaced-out cubes and cutouts. The wide hall with the statues. It's a visual journey through this artsy museum. Vivian Su, Viviland. 26. This video really helped contrast this duo, the duality of the duo, and the ways they can have a commanding stage presence, fill the room, fill the screen, all on their own. They just need the two of them. They play off of each other well, one representing a guy in heaven, one in hell. TVXQ Epitaph. 25. This story is both kind of a continuation of his band's music video story. It harkens back to this boy band's previously quirkiest era, but it's also something new, a weird odd hotel with weird potions, weird masked characters. Okay, this is a big hint. Something's up again in Kwanya. Onu, Dice. 24. An early 2022 release by a female subunit, saving the world, playing the part of superheroes who do not approach quietly. They really make their presence known, taunting and teasing the people they're after. It's very childlike fun, very G-rated, villainous activity getting revenge. WJSN Chikome, Super Yuppers. 23. Ever the Charmer, so excited to see an icon back in action, teaming up with another icon in his own right, for a video that is just feel good for everyone. Impossible not to enjoy the fun group dances and sense of this being a big cultural moment for both of them. Psy, featuring Suga, That. 22. Really cute video featuring them as two different job holders, Cupid, matchmakers of sorts, and working at a video game store. A bit of an up to interpretation ending. Not sure how much more I want to say, probably already pretty obvious. NCT Dream, Glitch Mode. 21. This video, so full of attitude. For the single off of an album I wrote a whole essay about earlier this year. Really sassy, really fierce. They just gave all the attitude they should have. They did what they had to do. G-Idol, Tomboy. 20. This video plays with color a lot to tell the story. Shows off different sides to her personality, with each colored scene, each colored outfit representing a different emotion, a different persona. Solar, Honey. 19. This video is in a sci-fi kind of world, flying vehicles, dark cinematic cities, skylines, really interesting story, almost like a prequel, like there's more to come, which there is for him. It's his famous collab to kind of introduce the world to his new musical era. B.I. with Davida and Soulja Boy, BTBT. 18. This video is super cute. It alternates between IRL scenes and cartoon ones that are really beautifully done. He goes back and forth, and the conceptual video is very much in the same vein as the concept of the whole mini album, which is a conclusion to a trilogy. Kim Woo-suk, Switch. 17. Say the name 17. This video is so quirky, naturally, given the song theme. From fortune telling, to a giant animal, to a baseball with eyes that comes to life, an evil baseball, all these invisible forces pulling them up the playground slide, down into the bed, all over the place. It's quite mysterious, and they actually start with a Carl Jung quote on the screen about making the unconscious conscious. Billy, Ginga Minga Yo. 16. Before this video came out, a series of really over-the-top teaser videos came out. Very cheeky videos, basically using a mannequin prop to demonstrate how to woo someone, and then trying to put those skills into action to humorous results, all wrapped around a funny, weird metaphor for catching a crush. Moonbyul, Cheesing the Trap. 15. This video brings to life the interesting contrast on his album between optimism and sorrow and wallowing. It's a really interesting juxtaposition because his other big video and single from this album focused on still images and a darker palette. This video is very colorful, very bold, very action-packed. Paints quite a different picture. Suho, Hurdle. 14. First of all, major outfit envy. Really cute checkered print look with knee-high boots and very artful, camera work-wise, pacing-wise, knowing when to pull back and just let viewers soak in the sights of beautiful starry skies and lovers holding hands, lots of sweet imagery, but also knows when to pick up the pace and show us the action. And the suspenseful later part of the video as well really amps up the drama with a doorway to another dimension. Yoonha, Event Horizon. 13. This song is from one of my favorite people in the world and a feature. It's really quirky. It doesn't fit into a clear beast mode or flower mode concept. It's its own thing that allowed me to kind of nerd out over a different, more technical, scientific interpretation. I also said it reminded me of Teletubby aesthetics before, in a good way, in a cute way. Taeyeon, featuring Weinstein, Love Theory. 12. This fierce debut is kind of mesmerizing. The way they flip their hair, the way they move in sync, really cool routine, and a really fierce just debut. Really brought home the message of the song through outfits and accessories that help them contrast different parts of their personalities. Les Seraphim, Fearless. 11. This wasn't even for an official comeback. This was for a song promoting the Universe app, but it was really just well done. Story-wise, it was really thought out. Color scheme, the pops of red, meant to draw your attention to certain story details, to the mission of sorts she goes on, enters the dark woods. It's Red Riding Hood, but creepier. Actually, I don't know if it can get creepier than the OG Red Riding Hood, but I digress. Kwon Eunbi, Esper. 10. This video has tons of Easter eggs, things to note, from the wings to the arrow that gets rid of the letter L, so it's daring instead of darling. Look, I didn't know how to be subtle. You know, it's 17's hot. 9. Looking like a stunning desert pixie, I don't know, some kind of magical fairy in a sci-fi-esque universe with tons of cool outfit changes and cool bow and arrow skills. She just lights up the screen and really adds to the larger cinematic universe she is a big part in. Taeyeon, I Envy You. 8. This video leans really heavy on the symbols. These security cameras and guards are circling a little girl, very dark and eerie. Later, she's kind of rescued from that situation, but by putting her in a glass box on display. So she's trapped even after she's rescued. Then the present day version of her seems to visit the other one, know of the other's existence, but is still unable to help her. Really, really thought-provoking video. Chen Shao, Lonely Beauty. 7. This one is from one of my fave groups that this podcast is named after. It's a really sweet video, full of flowers, stuffed animals, all things adorable. I'm sure you know it now. 17's Darling. 6. This video is full of symbolism, from feeling like a discarded rag doll thrown out with the trash, to waiting till later in the video to show off tears, to the French phrases all over his shirt, the teaser images for this comeback with broken mirrors and stuff. Lots to read into that fits into their previous music video chapter as well. A natural evolution. They're at the emotional brink now. They've been getting to this emotional brink. TXT, Good Boy Gone Bad. 5. This video from a Thai group really got them on my radar more. Really talked about this a lot on a previous Best of the Month episode, where they basically reclaim these name tag titles. Name tags that say, hello, my name is, and the blank has some sort of sin, some sort of behavior they should be ashamed of, that they replace with name tags saying things like, hello, I am honoring my appetite. I am taking care of myself. I am deserving of this shopping spree I just did. Letting yourself indulge and think higher of yourself than what society wants to consider you to be. For Eve, exceptional. 4. The key symbol in this group's music video world overall remains this big purple portal, which in this video sends them down, and now they probably want to escape again through it because the world around them is getting destroyed. Yet they also seem oddly calm and in control about it. And at the end they're all standing together, looking angelic like Greek goddesses or something. Invincible. Dreamcatcher, Mason. 3. This video made me just absolutely adore her. Really went into it not sure what she would be like in her solo debut, but wow, this video is the most charming thing. So adorable. She's quite a superhero saving the day. Yena, featuring BB, Smiley. 2. This video, gorgeous. A mix of like watching a live ballet or live theatrical performance of some kind. A music box come to life, mixed with oil paintings, artsy aesthetics, some Wonderland vibes, very, very storybook-esque, very cool, and very one of a kind. Red Velvet, Feel My Rhythm. Drumroll please for number 1. In this very compelling and complex video, she plays herself and then her other self, like a show within a show. So while she's playing a music video character, she's playing one who is playing a video character within that video. She's playing a character on stage too. So she's playing someone who's playing a part. Levels of surreality kind of here. And she gets increasingly frustrated throughout the video as she realizes how hard it is now to distinguish between the her in the stage performances and the her outside of that character. Taeyeon, Can't Control Myself. If you want even more recommendations, some quick honorable mentions. A very K-drama ready moment, reuniting with a lover, their hands reaching for the same coffee order, they eventually end up splitting a drink, all the fun sappy stuff. Solji, Fade Away. This Spotify exclusive did luckily still get a video, just not the promo it deserved. She showed off really cool hair, makeup, and wardrobe, kind of reminiscent of past comebacks, kind of new. Sunmi, Oh Sorry Ya. This really exciting, surprising collaboration with a K-pop girl group mixed the mature vibes of the featured artist with the cutesiness and youthful lyrics and dance moves of the girl group. But they also showed off some new fierceness, posing by motorcycles and stuff. They really blended their styles well. Momoland and Naughty Natasha, Yummy Yummy Love. This video is a two-parter. The first part is a story in outer space, kind of an alien abduction situation. There's an explosion. Second part is following a supersonic car ride, just posing around the car, showing off a really cool fierce sense of style, and playing a song she released years ago. So it's a way to, in the first half of the video, intrigue longtime listeners with the new song, and then introduce new fans to her old material in the second half. Really good idea. Yawn Yawn, featuring Han Yohan, Dying Every Second. This video is like Edward Cullen vampire vibe meets angel vibe. Their skin kind of sparkles like a vampire in Twilight, but the wind blows away their sparkly selves. They are in the clouds, the elements controlling them. It makes for a very visually intriguing viewing experience. Goes with the theme of the song, just kind of going with the flow. It's like making a pastel painting in real time. Perfume, Flow. This is an eye-popping video for a girl group's first big comeback. Really exciting. I did get to interview them about this release, so if you follow along with 17caratkpop.weebly.com and my Substack, you probably know already what I'm hinting at. Bugaboo, Pop. This is quite a theatrical video, very sweet but also just silly and odd. It's unconventional. It's full of whimsy and a girl who's really almost like thrust on stage, like she doesn't know what she's doing there, but also very in control of the action. Adora, Trouble, Travel. This video, really cute and animated, inspired by The Little Prince. Adora, the little name. This is a very charming boy group debut in a CGI world that really looks straight out of Higglytown Heroes or something. Some show I watched as a little kid where the animated characters live in this animated world. Really, really adorable. And one of two main songs they debuted with. Unite, One of Nine. This video mixes some cinematic, cute outfits and preppy style with a cute cinematic CGI world, cute dancing. Just looks like you want to go explore the city with the girls. Go on a fun adventure together. Brave Girls, Thank You. I'm going to do two different videos back to back because these two are great for the same reasons. They both are about bad things, negative things you have to find out. That bad news is delivered in a really upbeat way, really colorful, the opposite of the kind of melancholy video and sound you would expect, given what the song is about. There are two different boy groups who had those kind of releases with really funny, cute, ironic videos. Bad News by Tempest and Too Bad by We I. This video is a perfect continuation of their classic theme, adorable adventures both individually and then in group shots in a CGI world. Just so colorful, so cute, so CGI, so them. Oh My Girl, Real Love. This video really took some great inspiration. Interesting exorcism-related inspiration, webtoons and movies, horror stories, the Dark Castle vibe, very intriguing. There are the nods to signs of greed, sins, lots of symbolism you could read into. And apparently, one of their sources of inspiration was the iconic Vic's Shangri-La performance. Moonbin and Sanha, Who? That's all for today. Tune in soon for the next part of this series of episodes, breaking down the best of the year so far. And you can catch the full ranking and some links to check out the music I talked about today at howtostand@substack.com very soon, so subscribe to not miss it. Thanks so much. Bye everybody. Happy watching.